Would you believe us? With a sane mind, if we told you that a person's reputation may be ranked based on their social conduct and commitment to the government? And this idea has been simmering since the early 1990s and may soon appear in our lives? You are about to receive a big surprise if that is the case. Hello and welcome to the realm of social credit. Welcome to yet another interesting video on our channel. Join us today as we buzz through the concept of the social credit system, also popularly known as the CSRQ. It's believed that when the financial reset occurs, a few governmental and banking institutions will adopt CSRQ-SM software on a global scale. Guess who is already moving full speed ahead with this bizarre idea? Well, the Chinese social rating system takes into account social behavior and government loyalty. The widespread internet surveillance allowed the social credit system to function. This social ranking, introduced in 2009, functions much like a behavior-based credit score and is crucial for those people wishing to grow in their careers and communities. Even the smallest transgressions like playing loud music, jaywalking, or failing to arrive after booking a reservation reduce the score. Want to know what the world will be like with the CSRQ system? Buckle up to imagine. The current system will be completely restructured during the financial reset, and all current fiat currencies will be gone overnight. Once the system is turned on, the CSRQ-SM software will intercept all financial transactions over a period of 3 to 5 days, including all banking transactions, credit and debit card transactions, and known financial transactions. The planned form of payment is known as USDR. For instance, Japanese bank accounts customers will have their yen overnight changed to USDR. You will notice new information when you log into your bank account after the conversion, including pages that display your social credit score. The score will be given on a scale from 1 to 1,000, with 1,000 representing the best possible score and 1 representing the lowest. No bank account for Class C may ever hold more than $1,000 in US dollars, which includes 99% of the world. At the beginning of each month, Class C accounts will receive a single payment of 1,000 US dollars. Class S accounts have more privileges and can hold an infinite amount of US dollar money. About 20% of the population will likely have their accounts reduced to almost nothing in the first month due to poor behavior. But by the second month, this behavior will have corrected. The software's documentation claims that people will alter their behavior and comply once they discover they are only allowed to have $1,000 and risk losing it if they act in an unapproved way. Hear us out as we brief you on some other facts about the CSRQ-SM system. The CSRQ-SM software app contains distinct parameters for each class. The most fundamental ones, which appear on the account profile while the account is queued, are listed below. We start with the C class. Class C. Number of accounts, 7.1 billion, or roughly 95.5% of the world population. COVID vaccine necessary? Yes. Booster injections are necessary? Yes. 2 or more. They get a 1,000 US dollars monthly stipend. Limitations on assets? Yes, with a maximum net worth of 5,000 US dollars at any given moment. Account restrictions apply. The maximum balance per bank account is 1,000 US dollars. The score for carbon? Yes. Restricts travel and food consumption. 1 is lowest and best. 500 is highest and worst. Next up, we have the sovereign class, Class S. 7.8 million accounts, or 0.1% of the world's population. No COVID immunization is necessary. No booster shots are necessary. They receive no form of monthly stipend. Asset restrictions? No. No maximum or ceiling for total net worth. No account restrictions. Bank account has no limit. No carbon score. No score is calculated or enforced. Next in line is the restricted class, Class R, 250 million accounts, or 3.36% of the world's population. COVID vaccine necessary? Yes. Booster injections are necessary? Yes, 3 or more. They receive a $500 stipend each month. Limitations on assets? Yes. Maximum net worth of $1,000 at any moment. Account restrictions? Yes. A bank account's maximum balance is $500. The score for carbon? Yes. Restricts travel and food consumption. 1 is lowest and best. 500 is highest and worst. And finally, we have the quarantine class, Class Q. Number of accounts, 75 million, or 1% of the world's population. COVID vaccine necessary? Yes. Required booster shots? Yes. 5 or more. $250 per month. Limitations on assets? Yes. Maximum net worth of $500 at any time. Limitations on accounts? Yes. A bank account's maximum balance is $250. The score for carbon? Yes. Restricts travel and food consumption. 1 is lowest and best. 500 is highest and worst. Additionally, each class has areas for prizes, for good behavior, and separate screens for fines, demerits, punishments, and so forth. Quite a dystopian movie-like situation, huh? Let us make it easy for y'all. Now, what does the CSRQ program do? Why is it essential? It is basically a set of software tools that will move all monetary exchanges from the current SWIFT banking system to a brand new blockchain-based one. When it goes online, this is anticipated to happen over the course of 3 to 5 days. A very strong social credit and tracking system will also be included. So what precisely is this? So basically, it is known as an app. It works on desktop and mobile devices. Government employees and bankers can utilize it as a back-end web-based user interface. It is extremely similar to the bank app you use to log into your account. Plus, it has a social credit feature, but it is a back-end software that is not intended for general public usage. They're going to create an app for the general public, and every bank will update their apps to reflect all these new developments. The general public will eventually have something comparable. Most likely, CSRQ-SM won't be used as the public name. All the information is accessible via the primary interface, which contains it. We can load profiles and view people's restrictions, penalties, credits, and class status. There isn't much known now about what the governments are planning for the days ahead. But as we happened to mention earlier, this wasn't a new concept that rose to popularity in the 20th century. The system's documents and talks use a variety of terminology, from financial credit worthiness to more general trustworthiness, compliance with the law, or even moral virtues like honesty and integrity. Because social credit is so ambiguous, local governments can utilize it to push through often unrelated policy agendas through intensely localized efforts. The SOCS remains opaque because of the enormous amount and decentralized information storage. Despite the free accessibility of these regulations, the regulatory jungle is a perfect metaphor for how disorganized and inconsistent the system is as a whole. Before we end today's video, what do you think about the social credit system? Do you think that it's a concept that needs to come into practice? What do you think about the silly effects of bringing this into practice? Do like and share our video. Hit the comments section below and share your thoughts.